Good evening, all. Students, I request please inform your friends to join the session as we have very less participate today. So I request please inform your friends to join. Okay, so Roshit sir, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Sushmita.
Yeah, you can start the session, sir.
Okay, yeah. Students, give me 2 minutes. I'm setting up my whiteboard. In the meantime, can you please ask your friends to join fast? I see there is a very less strength today. Please inform in your WhatsApp groups somewhere and please make your friends to join fast. So very good evening, students. I'm sharing my screen. Yeah. Okay, can I get a kick heads up in the chat box? Good evening, everyone. So please send the chat messages in the everyone section so that I can see it in the same face. Good evening, Aruna, Anurag. Good evening, Shatvika. Good evening, Maskan. Good evening, Mangesh. Good evening, Shai Shima. Good evening, Shubham. Good evening, Mamata. Anyone is new to the session today? Is everyone did attend the previous sessions? Okay. So what is discussed in the last class? Are you done with the assignments, guys? First of all, are you done with the assignments? I have given some assignments, right? Is it done? Yeah, Ashwini, are you new to the session? That's fine. You can go to the recordings of the previous session for the last 4 days. And this session, you'll be comfortable in understanding. Not a problem. Okay. Okay. So whoever has missed the previous sessions or whoever is new to the session, please go to the recordings that will be available in the YouTube. Okay, for the last 4 days. And this session is not a continuous. You can understand. Okay, you need not to worry about this session. Okay. Okay. So what is discussed in the last session? We went with the array and array list difference. Okay, array and array list difference. Okay, so can you give a quick differences in the chat box? Why is array and why is array list used over array? Yes. Then we went with the arrays problems, array easy level and medium level problems, where we have solved move zeros to end problem, and then and finding out duplicates, right? Finding out duplicates. And then we went ahead and discussed maximum subarray sum, right? Maximum subarray sum, right? So maximum subarray sum, what is this? This is also called as, we have implemented the Cadana's algorithm here. Okay, Cadana's algorithm we have implemented here. Yes. Array fixed size array list dynamic. Yes, correct. So in array list, I can store the dynamic, means the size is not fixed. It will be increasing based on the objects that you are inserting. In array list, everything is called as your object. And we also discuss what is the difference between primitive type and your wrapper type, right? Wrapper type. Why it is needed? Why it is needed, guys? This wrapper type. Do we have a primitive type? Do we have a wrapper type for every primitive type? Yes or no? Do we have a wrapper type for every primitive type? Yes or no? Yes. For every primitive type, we have a wrapper type. Why is wrapper type needed? Can I get a quick answer in the chat box? Why is wrapper type needed? Basically, this is an object type. Internally, it will store the primitive type only. But in array list, I can only store the object types. I can only store the reference types. Yesterday, we categorized our data types as well, right? So because of that reason, in array list, I can only store the object types. So because of that reason, yeah, they have some function like toString and another. Yes. So basically, like in the array list, I can only store the reference type. Okay, which is objects only I can store. So because I cannot store this int. Okay, we have also got an error in the code when I am iterating over int a colon and your array list. If I am giving what it is telling, the object type cannot be converted to int. You're getting this error at that time because in array list everything is an object type. Okay, it can't be converted to a primitive type. Okay, it can't be converted to a primitive type. So because of that reason, on that day you are getting an error, right? So wrapper type in the sense which will enclose the primitive type itself, which will enclose your primitive type, which will auto box your primitive type itself. Okay, so everything if you are inserting integer, byte, float, anything, if you are inserting any primitive type you are inserting within the array list, that will be automatically converted to wrapper type. To which concept, guys? Auto boxing. Auto boxing. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So we have discussed these three problems, and then I have given assignment, right? What assignment I have given? Remove duplicates, right? First one is remove duplicates. Second one is stock buy and sell problem, right? Stock buy and sell. Is this two assignments were done? Yes, everyone. Is this two assignments were done? Both of the assignments were done. Any doubts in this two problems? Okay, Mangesh has done. If you delete a number from medium, then array list will rearrange itself. Yes. So you can observe it. I will also show you immediately. Okay, I'm writing using this one. Fine. Okay, we'll delete this. Yeah, I will show that your question, Anurag. Our compiler. Let me go to my Eclipse only because the code is already there, right? I will show the previous code also what we have done to the new students who have joined today, so that it will be understandable for them also. Okay, so if you can see here, we have in the previous session, we have created our array, right? Like this, we will be creating our array, right? Like this, we'll be creating our array, and then if you wanted to insert like this, if you are inserting, okay, and array list, what you are doing, you're basically you're creating an object of array list. You're creating an object of array list, and then you are adding it using the add method. Okay, you're adding it using the add method. Okay, add method, and then if you wanted to iterate over the array list, what you're doing, you're adding multiple elements. If you're not writing any generic here, then it will be integer, and you can add any data type. Okay, all heterogeneous data types are allowed. All the data types are allowed. But if you are mentioning it as generic, then only if you are mentioning it as generic, okay, then you can only insert what? You can only insert the integer. Okay, you can only insert the integer if you are adding the generics here. Okay, so here you're saying right on the 40, on the 40, 15, 16, 17 lines, you're getting an error because this is generic, means you can only add the integer. But what you're adding? You're adding strings, float, and then XLR as well. See, you're adding primitive type, but this will not be taking as primitive type. It will automatically convert into wrapper type, wrapper float type. Okay. So see, you're getting an error in this case. Okay. Yeah. So here, this is nothing but generic to mention. Like this is from Java. Like this, you need to mention before Java 7. Okay. Before Java 7, if you wanted to mention generic, you should mention it on the left side as well. You should mention it on the right side as well. But from Java 7, there is a new feature that you can ignore on the right side. So if you're writing just this is shortcut. Okay, if you're writing just this angular brackets, then what will happen? This will be automatically taken by the compiler on the right side also. If you're not doing it, the generic will not be applied. See, you're getting a warning here, not an error, but warning here. See, type safety, the expression of type array list needs unchecked conversion to conform to array list of integer. Means it is non-generic, it is telling. It is unchecked conversion. It is non-generic, it is telling. See, you're getting an quick fixes also. Like add generic, add suppress warnings, add generic. You are getting in the first only, right? So if you're not adding the generic, that will happen. Okay. So for that reason, you should basically add the generic on the right side also. On the right side also, you should add the generic. But from Java 7, the new feature is you need not to add on the right side. Just angular brackets is enough. So this angular brackets is just a syntax for mentioning your generic. It is not a class or it is not a function or it is not a method. Okay. This is just a convention or a syntax to mention your wrapper type, to mention your generic. Okay, generic in the sense only that type of data you can put it in the inside this collection. Are we clear, Anurag? Yes. Array list is nothing but a constructor, right? It is a constructor. You are calling the constructor here. Well, creation of the object, what you will call? You will call the constructor, right? You are calling the constructor, you are creating an object by calling the constructor. And then between this, you need to mention this. After this, you should not mention, that is not a syntax. See, you will get an error here. Before this, you should mention it. Are we clear, Anurag? Okay. So, okay, this is generic. Okay. So, can I write like this? Is it possible in Java? Instead of array list, can I write list? Yes. Can I know the reason why it is possible? Yes. So, list is a parent interface of your array list. Array list is the implementation class or the subclass of your list interface. Okay, of your list interface. So basically list is the parent interface. So parent interface or a parent class can refer subclass object. Okay, can refer subclass object, but it can access only the list methods. It can only access now the list methods. Whatever are there inside your list, those methods only it can access now. Okay, it can access only these methods what are there inside the list interface. But what were there inside your array list, it cannot access now. Whatever, that is a disadvantage of writing like this. Okay, what were there inside the array list, it cannot access. So list in the sense, like you see what is there. If you click on control and then if you go to the implementation here, okay, then you see what it is it is using extending or it is using extending for abstract list. Okay, this is a class. Abstract list is a class, whereas this abstract list, if you go, this is extending again abstract collection, and it is implementing which interface? It is implementing the list interface. It is implementing the list interface because list is an interface. Okay, then inside the abstract class we are implementing the abstract list interface, and then this abstract class is extended with array list. Are we clear? This is too complex. This is nothing but core Java, right? So what you will use if suppose interface is there, mm, suppose class is there, okay? Class is there, then another interface is there, okay? Now I wanted to, some class C is there or class C is there. I wanted to extend this class A. What I should use? Which keyword I need to use? Extends keyword, right? Ex Can I use implements keyword here for this? Is it possible? Is it possible? No, it is not possible, right? It is not possible to write implements keyword here. Okay, class only extends keyword. Suppose I wanted to inherit this interface. Which keyword I should use? Is is this possible? Is this possible using extends keyword? No, right? You are getting an error also. See, you're getting an error also. See. The type second class dot b cannot be a superclass of C. A superclass must be a class. Okay. So means it is not extends. What you should use? You should use implements, right? You should use implements. And then suppose, okay, class C implements B you are using. Okay. Now what I am doing, I am taking another class D. Okay. Class D. I wanted to extend, I wanted to inherit this class C. Which keyword I should use? Which keyword I should use? Extends keyword, right? Extends keyword. Okay, I should be using the extends keyword. And then, if I wanted, what is the use of what is the use of interface? What is the use of interface? I can perform multiple inheritance, right? So means I can extend another class right here. I can extend another class. I can extend another class, right? I can extend another class. Suppose there is another class is there, which is abstract. What is meant by abstract class? What is meant by abstract class? What is meant by abstract class? Abstract class in the sense this class can contain abstract methods only. Okay, this class can contain abstract methods only. Abstract method in the sense empty method, empty body. You will not have you will not have any implementation for this like this. Okay, this implementation should not be there for an abstract class. And this class can also contain non-abstract methods, right? So for an abstract class, you cannot create an object and it can contain abstract methods, non-abstract methods, both abstract and non-abstract methods. Okay. Whereas inside an interface, what it can have? You can have only, can you have like this? Is it possible? Is it possible? It is not possible, right? Because in an abstract class only, in an interface only, abstract methods are possible. And do I need to write the abstract keyword here? Do I need to write the abstract keyword here? If you don't write also, this will be there by default. Okay, this will be there by default. And int d, you're writing int d. Okay, you're writing int d. Anurag, please understand the class and then ask the question. Okay, please understand the class. Like if this is not clear afterwards, and then ask the question. You're asking the question, you're asking only questions, but not listening to my lecture here. If that is the case, you will not understand anything. So inside an interface, I was explaining for you only this concept actually, since you have asked. Okay. So in an interface, you can write public abstract methods. You can write public static final variables. In interface, all members are implicitly, all variables are implicitly public abstract, public static final, and all methods are implicitly public abstract. Okay. So now what you need, like suppose add something here, right? Okay. Public static int final. Okay. Okay. So inside this, you cannot write the non-abstract methods. Okay. Now what you are doing, this is your interface, this is your abstract class. Okay. Then what you are doing, can you extend this abstract class? For an abstract class, can you create the object? Is it possible? Is it possible? No. For an interface, can you create the object? No, it is also not possible. But what you need to do, if you wanted to provide the body for this method, what you need to do? If you wanted to provide the body for this method, what you need to do? You need to inherit into another class and override it, right? If you wanted to provide the body for this, like this is final, so it should be with some number. Okay. So if you wanted to provide the body for this, definitely you need to inherit into another class. So that only I'm doing here, right? Class C extends your E, okay, implements B. Now what I will do, I will provide the body for this method. I will provide the body for this method. Okay, here. and then I can extend it into another class. Okay, and then I can extend it into another class. So, sir, can you please just tell once again in short what you told about interface and what it contains? See, you're able to see my screen, huh? Diksha, interface B and abstract class E. I've written it clearly here. So in an abstract class, this is your abstract class. In a normal class, what you can do? Can you write abstract methods inside a normal class? Can you tell Diksha? In a normal class, can you write abstract methods? Is it possible? Suppose if I'm writing ABC method, can you write like this? Is it possible? No, right? So for that reason, what you need to do, either you should go with interface or either you should go with abstract class for writing your abstract methods, no body methods. Okay, and then what is the advantage of abstract class over interface? Abstract class can contain abstract methods, non-abstract methods also. Means body methods also it can contain. You can write. But inside an interface, you can only write the abstract methods. You can only write the abstract methods. Are we clear until this point, Diksha? Yeah. And inside an interface, if you're writing like this variable also, if you're writing like a normal field also, you declare like this small variable you are declaring, then also this will be treated implicitly as public static final. If you don't write public static final also, public static final will come inside an interface. That is written like that. Okay. If you don't write this one, this one also, it will come automatically. It will come automatically. Public abstract, it will come. Okay, and then what I'm doing, I'm extending this E class. I can extend class E. This is possible. Can you tell me? Class E comma A. Is this possible or not possible? It is not possible because multiple inheritance is not supported through classes. This is a class. This is a class. It is an abstract class, but this is considered as class itself. But this is not possible, right? But if interface B I'm implementing, suppose I'm writing another interface BCD. Is this possible? Yes, it is possible. Okay. So the main advantage of interface is multiple inheritance is possible. Okay. So now I will go back to the implementation. So now here it is class D comma C. Okay. So how they have written, I go back to here now to your class. So list is your what? List is an interface. They have declared it as interface. And inside an interface, what methods they have given? They have given only abstract methods. These are all abstract methods. No body methods will be there. Okay, these are all abstract methods. Okay, are we clear until this point? Yes. Inside a this is a list is an interface. Okay, and then E is nothing but the generic. E is nothing but the generic. You are mentioning here, right? You're mentioning here, right? In your second class. Where is my second class? Okay. See, while declaring, you're mentioning this part, right? This is nothing but that part. Okay, E is nothing but that integer generic. So because of that declaration only, you are able to mention it here. Otherwise, you will not be able to mention. Okay. So that's why they have mentioned it here. Okay. And then for this class, can we write E instead of if E in the sense you can write integer, float, string, you can take any type, any wrapper type you can take. But if you're writing only integer here, this is a library class, you cannot change it. But if you're writing only, if you have overridden also, if you're writing only integer, then it will expect only integers. Then no need of generic also, right? Anurag. No need of generic also. If you are writing integer, then no need of generic also. It will accept anyway. It will accept anyways. You need not to mention also. It will accept anyways your integers only. Okay. In our object creation, that only I did, right? Here also you should pass. I'm telling that only from the first call. Here also you should pass the integer. You should pass the integer here also actually. But from Java 7, you can ignore this. I'm telling. You can ignore this writing I'm telling. Are you clear? Yes. But if you write E here, what is the type? What is the type? If you write E in the sense, you can accept anything. You can accept anything, right? But the thing is, what is the type? E in the sense they have mentioned in the library as any type. But you need to define again what is E inside your implementation class to the compiler. Okay. So E is not like object, but any type. It is considered as it is mentioned in the library as convention. That's it. Like a name they are given to the compiler that E in the sense any type. Like that they have mentioned it. That's it. Okay. Then array list. Array list is extending from your, like if you can see, abstract class is extending from your abstract collection, another class, abstract class. Okay, abstract class it is extending and then implementing from your list. Okay, then again your array list is implementing your abstract list. Okay, the same thing, the same hierarchy they have followed. What is this hierarchy? Like interface. So they are performing the same thing in the library also. Are we clear, Diksha and Anurag? Yes. Yes, array list is extending your abstract list. And abstract list is extending your abstract collection as well as it is implementing the interface that is list. Okay. Then list is your interface. Okay. Yes, array list is an implementation class of your list. Array list is an implementation class of your list. Sangam, like you are playing, I guess that is not allowed here. Okay. That is treated as indisciplinary action. Please do not do that. Here people are bit concentrated and then they are here to learn something. They were asking the questions. Okay. But don't play in the chat box. Everything is recorded. Okay. Yeah. So let me move to the next one. Okay. So yesterday I've given assignment, right? What is the assignment? It is majority like removing duplicates. How you are doing that problem? Removing duplicates. Removing duplicates. So this is a question that is given, right? Remain duplicates from sorted array. So basically you will have your sorted array here. And what you need to do, you need to count how many elements, like how many elements will be there. You need to return basically the index. Okay, you need to return basically the index after removing the duplicates. So means 2. Okay, and then if you can see 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay, so now what you need to do, you need to remove the duplicates. Okay, you need to remove the duplicates and what you need to do, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 means you need to return this index. That's it. Okay, so brute force approach, what you'll be doing basically, you will compare, you will compare the previous element. So basically these are already sorted. Okay, this is given as sorted only. So then what you can do, you can start the loop from here. You can start the loop from here. You will be, what you will be doing, you will compare with the brute force approach. Like what you can do, you will start the loop from here and then you will compare whether 0 is present or not, right? Whether the 0 is present or not, you will check. Okay, you will check and then if 0 is present, if 0 is present, what you will be doing, you will take another array list, some result set. Okay, result set. First you will check first you will add that into 0 here. Okay, so 0 here, and then what you will be doing, again you will go further, again you will go further, then again you will compare, you will see the 0 whether it is present in array list or not. The simple solution you can do this is, what you can do, you can take take some set. Okay, either it can be asset or other implementation of your set. Okay, you can take linked asset or asset as you wish to. Okay, so see, if you are mentioning your asset, this is your asset. Why I'm asking you to take asset, it will be easier for you instead of taking an array. Instead of taking an array, because array, in the array you need to check again and again. If you're taking a result array, you need to check again and again if that element is they already added in the result set or not. Okay, I suggest you to take a asset. So in the set, duplicates are not allowed. Yes, duplicates are not allowed. In a set, duplicates are in a set, duplicates are not allowed. So because of that reason, what you can do, you can add it immediately when you see the element. When you see the element, you can directly keep on go on adding it. So you'll take a loop for I is equal to 0 to n. Okay, 0 to n. Then what you will be doing, you will directly add it in the asset. You will directly add it in the asset. Okay, so if it is duplicate, it will be ignored. It will ignore to add. Okay, if it is duplicate, directly it will ignore to add. So what will happen in the asset, first 0 will be added. Okay, and then 0 is again there. 0 is already added into the asset, so it will not be added. And then 1, it will come to the 1. So 1 is already there, right? 1 is not there, so it will be added. And then again it will come to the next one. 1 is already there, so it will not add. And then 1, it will not add. So 2, it will not add, it will add. Okay, 2. And then 2 is already there, then 3. So now again 4. Okay, like this it will add. Okay, after it is added, what you need to do, you need to just return the size of this asset. Okay, return the size of this asset, return hs dot size, the length of this asset basically. So that will give the index, that will give how many duplicates are there here and how many you have removed. Okay, means nothing but you are printing the unique elements, right? So that output you will be getting the index of the unique elements. Are we clear? Do I need to code it or not required? Yes. Okay. I will code it. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to run a loop. Okay, first I will be declaring my asset. So you can declare the asset of integer. Asset of integer. Okay, asset is a collection. Okay, in a array list. Okay, then for I should start the loop from I is equal to 0, I less than names dot length, names dot length I plus plus. Okay, so then what I need to do? you need to, what you need to do, just add, okay, just add hs dot add of names of I, hs dot add of names of I. Since anyways in the set, like anyways in the set, duplicates are not allowed, so you can directly add it in the asset and then you can return it, hs dot size. Okay, this is easy problem. Okay. Then if you run this, so the problem is yesterday I have given this problem, remove duplicates from sorted array. Okay, what it is telling. Okay, in the output, what is the output here? The output is integer only, right? Why the output is return 1 1? Why is it like that? Output is 2 only, right? I need to return integer itself. 1 1 1 2. Range, they have set it as, they have given return type as integer, and they were expecting, okay, hs dot size, hs dot size, okay, hs dot add of names of I, correct? Then it should be done here, hs dot size itself, right? Why it is not added, hs dot add names of I, and then what I am doing, hs dot size. Okay, so they were checking in the main method. They were checking the code. I am returning the size. How much? Like what is the size of this? So it will be 1 comma 2, right? So I'm returning this array list size only. But the thing is, here is the thing here. So what you are taking? Why it is problem? Can you tell me? Because they are iterating over the same array. Okay, they are iterating over the same array. So because of that, the output is 1 1. They are not taking the output as 2. Okay. They were taking the output as array itself. The non-duplicates array itself. Okay. So they were iterating over the given array itself. They were iterating over the given array itself. And what I am doing here. So since, yeah. So basically what I am doing here, I've taken an asset. Okay, I've taken an asset. So what is the solution? What is the thing here? So if you can see here, 1 1 2. Okay, so here we need to remove the duplicates in this sorted array. We need to remove the duplicates in this sorted array. Like what should be the output? It should be 2. Okay, so means after removing duplicates, what is there? 1 comma 2 are the thing, right? So if you understand the question. So 1 comma 2 is the output. Okay, 1 comma 2 is the output. So I thought this will only the size is the output. Okay, only the size is the output. But the thing is what they are doing. So because of that reason, I have taken an asset, I've added into the asset, I'm returning that size. But in the driver code, this is your method code, other method code. But the secondary method code, but there you will have your main method code, right? Public static void main. From there, they will call this remove duplicates code. There they were taking the size. There they were taking the size of it. Okay, there how they are taking int size is equal to remove duplicates of names. They are calling this method like this. Okay, remove duplicates of in main method. They were calling like this. Okay, remove duplicates of names. They were calling like this. But the thing is, what they are doing, they are iterating. They are not directly printing the size. They are iterating over the names array again. Int I is equal to 0, I less than size, what we have given that size, and then what we are returning from here, that size. Until that index they were iterating, and they were printing it. They are printing it in the output. Okay, array of I, they were printing in the output. So because of that reason, the output is how much? Since we are returning only two, so this in the driver code, in the main method code, how it will be iterated? 0 and 1, 0 and 1. So because of the reason, now what will happen? Instead of 1 2, it will print 1 1. So because of that reason, if I run this code, you are getting, instead of 1 comma 2, you are getting 1 1 comma 1. See, instead of 1 comma 2, you are, instead of 1 comma 2, you are getting 1 comma 1, because I am returning the index from here 2. Okay, so they are not directly printing the size. They are given the output as size itself, but the thing is, they are not directly printing the index. They are printing the elements from the same names array itself. So because of that reason, you're getting this. Are you understanding DASXX, that some name you are given? Are you understanding? Yes. So can you solve this? How you can solve this? How you can solve this? So in this case, asset is not possible. You should use the same array itself. Okay, you should use the same array itself, and you should print it. You should return it. Okay. So other asset or taking another array is not possible. You should do the in place sorting. You should apply the in place remove of duplicates. Okay. Can you do this? How you can solve? Is there any solution? Is there any like intuition you are getting? Just put your English words in the chat box. Here I'm getting pointers. Okay, can you describe how you can do two pointers? I'm not getting any like your answers here in the chat box for this question. How can do? Okay, I will explain. Now you can solve this issue. So before we are using another extra asset, right? What you need to do now, you should not use another asset. Okay, what you can do, like you need to do the in place sorting because they were expecting the array itself. They were expecting the array itself. They are not expecting the index. So because of that, they are printing the array itself. Okay. So for that reason, what you can do, I will take this one. Okay, I will take this input. You will take this input. Okay. Oh, I can. Yeah, I will take this input. Okay. So if I take this input 0, 0,
It's 8 o'clock.
1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay, you want me to explain in whiteboard? Let me copy this. Two, three, three, four. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So what I will be doing here now, since this is already a sorted array, this is already a sorted array, what I will do, I will start the loop from here. Okay, I will start the loop from here and I will take one pointer for counting your non-zero elements. For counting your non-zero elements, one pointer I can take it up some count value. Okay, some count value I will take it up. Okay, like that will be your index basically. That will be your index. Okay, that index I will return it up. Okay, so what I'll be doing when so I need to, so what should be the output basically? The output should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the places should be other, it's empty, but it should print this one. Okay, it should print this one, right? That is the output. So what I'll be doing, I will run the loop from here. I will run the loop from here. Then what I will do, I will compare. I will compare this. Okay. If this is equal to this, if this is equal to this, then what I will do, I will just iterate. I will just iterate. Okay. I will just iterate. Okay. Then if this is not equal to this, now you see at one first position, I is starting from 1. Okay. I is starting from 1. Now I is at second position. Okay. Then I will compare this with this. I will compare this with this. This is not equal. Okay. This is not equal. Then what I will do? Then what I will do? I will just increment. I will like this count I am taking it up, right? For non-zero element. Here at this point, it will be 1 itself. Okay, initially this counter will be 1 itself, and then what I will do, if this is not equal, 1 and 0 are not equal, then what I will do, I will just increment it. I will just push this 1 to here. Okay, I will just push this one to the counter position. Now what will happen? It will be 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay, like this it will be. Okay, the pointer is at this position. I have moved this, I have overridden this 0 to 1. Okay, then now I will move this pointer. I will move the I pointer. Okay, now I is now again I will compare with this previous element. Previous element I will again compare I minus 1. It is equal. Equal means what I should do? I should move front. I should move front. This pointer, like this pointer will be incrementing when there is non-zero. I should increment it. Once it is pushed here, I should also increment it. Okay. So now again, this is equal. This duplicate is equal. I will move again. Again, this duplicate is equal. What I should do? I will move again. Now 2. You got the non-zero element. I will compare with the previous element. I will compare with the previous element. It is not equal. It is not equal. When it is not equal, what I need to do? I should move this 2. I should move this non-zero element to the counter position. Counter is at what now? It is at 2, right? So 0, 1, 2. Where it will be coming? At this position it will be coming. Okay. So now what will happen? 0, 1, 2. Okay. Then triple 1, then 2. Okay. 2, double 3, 4. Then I will increment the pointer. Then I will increment the pointer. Then I will increment the pointer. Okay. Now the pointer, then I will increment this count variable. Okay. Then what I will do after swapping, after moving it to the I counter position, then I will increment it. Okay. Now the counter is it here, and then I will move to here. It is duplicate. It is equal. I will move right. Then 3. 3 is not equal to adjacent element. I will compare. That's it. The previous element. 3 is not equal to 2. Then what I need to do? I should move this 3 at the counter position. Okay. The counter position. So now what will happen? The 3 will be moving at the 0, 1, 2, 3. It will move at this counter position. Okay. It will move at this counter position. I need to increment this counter now. 4. Okay. And then again I will move this counter pointer. Okay. Then 3. Again I will compare with this duplicate. Then again 4. 4 is not equal to 3. Then what you should do? Again, you need to move this 4 to fourth one. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Means at this position, the 4 will be moved and you should increment this counter pointer. Then you will be returning this index. You will return this index from your method so that this will be printed 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we clear? Yes. So I will write the code, then you will be very much clear. Okay. So I will move to your, is it clear, right? Yes, everyone? Yes, that only I told, right? Asset will not work in this case. You should do the in place sorting, in place duplicate remove. Okay. What I will be doing, I will move to my clear all drawings and I will move to my duplicate. I will code it fast. So I will be running, I will remove this asset. Then I will run the loop from 0 to nems dot length I plus plus. Then what I'll be doing, what I should do, I should compare. From 1, I should start the loop. And then what I'll be comparing, if array of, if nems of I not equal to nems of I minus 1. Okay, nems of I minus 1. Then what I need to do, I will take one value, that is result value or index value. Suppose count only I will take. Int count is equal to starting from 1. Okay, starting from 1. So now what I need to do, if nems of I not equal to, since already it is sorted, okay, I'm taking it from 1, not equal to, then what I need to do, I need to move this pointer, nems of I'll move this pointer to nems of count, right? Nems of count. Nems of count is equal to nems of I, and then I will be incrementing the pointer count plus plus. Okay, then I will return that count. That's it. Okay, I will return that. Okay, so this is the solution I'm doing. Okay, accepted. And I click on submit. Okay, accepted. Okay, this is the solution I was doing. Are we clear? Yes. So I will copy this in your chat box. You can also. Okay. Next one, immediately moving to the stock buy and sell lead code. Okay. So this is a famous problem that is asked in many interviews. Okay. Best time to buy and sell stock. Okay. That's why I've given as assignment also, but have you done or not done? I don't know. Okay. So what this problem is telling basically, best time to buy and sell stock. Basically, in this problem, there will be many variations. Okay. There will be many variations. This is the first variation. Okay. So daily I will be giving bit variations in this. Okay. The first variation, what it is telling, you're giving prices array where prices of I is the price of a given stock on 8th day. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell the stock. Okay. And return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction. If you cannot achieve any profit, return zero. Okay. So if you can see here, if you can see this, I will draw this big. 7, 1, 5, 3, 6, 4. Okay. 7, 1, 5, 3, 6, 4. Okay. So now what I'll be doing, what is this means? So basically on first day, these are your days. Okay. Day 2, day 3, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. Okay. On the first day, you're buying the stock at this price, 7. And if you are selling it on the second day, if you are selling it on the second day, what is the profit you will get? What is the profit? How much is the profit you will get? 7 minus, you're buying it on this day and you're selling it on this day. Do you get any profit or loss? You're selling at this one price. You will get how much profit or loss? It is a loss. How much? Minus 6. Right? And then suppose you are buying on this day, you are buying on this day and you're selling on the third day. You're not selling on the second day. You change it to sell it on the third day. Then it will be 5 minus 7, which is nothing but minus 2, right? Suppose this is also a loss. Okay. Then you are selling it on the fourth day. 3 minus 7, which is nothing but minus 4. This is also a loss. Okay. And then 6 minus 7, which is minus 1. This is also a loss. If you're selling on this day, this is also a loss, right? So no maximum profit, it is loss itself. Okay. If you're buying on this day. Okay. And then suppose you did not buy on this day, you bought it on the first, on your second day, when the price is 1. Okay. When the price is 1, then you're selling on the third day. What is the profit? It is 4 profit, right? So the maximum profit is, until now it is 4 itself. Before it was 0, now it is 4. And then if you're decided to not to sell on the second day, you decided to sell it on the third day. What is the profit? 3 minus 1, which is nothing but 2, not greater, not greater. Okay. Then 6 minus 1, which is nothing but 5. It is maximum profit, so it will be 5. And then 4 minus 1, which is nothing but 3. It is also not greater, right? So suppose you decided not to buy on the second day, you wanted to buy it on the third day. You bought it on the third day. 5 is the price currently, right? And then you're selling it on the fourth day. It is a loss. 3 minus 5 minus 2, 6 minus 5 minus 1, 4 minus 5, which is nothing but minus 1 itself. It is a loss. Okay. Then on the fourth day you have bought it. On the fourth day, 6 minus 3, which is nothing but 3. You're 50. You're selling out on the next day. 6 minus 3, which is nothing but 3, not greater. Okay. And then 4 minus 3, which is nothing but 1, not greater. Suppose you wanted to buy it on the sixth day. Okay, on the fifth day, the price is 6, and you are selling it on the next day. 4 minus 6, which is nothing but minus 2, not greater. So until this point, which is the maximum profit, you have the maximum profit as 5, that you will return. If you buy on this day, then no other days are there. So you should not you don't need any way to sell it. Okay, there is no profit from here. Okay, so then now what is a maximum profit here? It is 5. You need to return a maximum profit. Once you can buy, once you can sell, on which day you sell, on which day you buy, you will get the maximum profit that you need to return. Okay, in this case it is a 5. Okay, if you can see this question, see 7 if you are buying minus 1, if you are buying 4 minus 7, 4 minus 7 which is nothing but minus 3, then 3 minus 7 minus 4 minus 6, no, then here 4 minus 6 minus 2, 3 minus 6 minus 3, 1 minus 6 minus 5, no, 4 minus 6 minus 2, 3 minus 6 minus 3, 1 minus 6, no. Then if you're buying it on this day, 1 minus 3 which is nothing but minus 2, all are losses only. Okay, all are loss only. So what you will do, you will not return negative values, you will return just as 0 because all are losses only. On which day you buy also, on which day you sell also, drastically it is decreasing because it is in decreasing order, right? It is not increase. When you will get the profit, when you are buying on some day, when it is increasing, right? When you're buying on some day, when it is increasing, then you will get the maximum profit, right? When it is up, down, somewhere you will get the maximum profit. But if you are getting in the decreasing order, then definitely you will not get it, right? So can you tell me how can I code it? How can I code it? This problem? How can I code it? How can I code it? Some English words you can type so that I can see. Yes. So same like your maximum subarray itself, like what I will do, I will take one like brute force approach is like the simple solution that comes to my mind is I will take two loops. Okay. I will start from here. The outer loop, I will start it from here. Then I will compare with each and every of the rest of the array. Rest of the profits, rest of the arrays, I will always compare. I will again do minus 1 minus 7, 5 minus 7, 3 minus 7, 6 minus 7, 4 minus 7 in the inner loop. Okay. For loop for outer traversal, I is equal to 1 to n, right? I is equal to 1 to n. I is equal to 0 to n. The second loop is from, I will start it from I. I will start it from I plus 1. Okay, I will start it from I plus 1 to n. Okay, then I will take one variable that is profit variable. Profit variable I will take. Okay, then I will do the subtraction, right? So what I should do, price like subtraction, what I will be doing, sum is equal to something, sub is equal to array of I plus array of j minus array of I minus array of I. I will compare each and every element 1, 5, 3, 6, 4. Then what I will do, I will compare with the profit. Profit is initially 0. Okay. Then I will compare whether this sub what is there is greater than the profit. If it is greater than, I will replace it. Okay. If sum greater than profit, if your sub is greater than profit, then what I should do? Profit is equal to sub. Profit is equal to sub. I will be closing the loop. So what is the time complexity of this? Time complexity of this. Space complexity is anyways big O of constant itself, but the time complexity is n power 2 quadrant, right? N square, right? So this is not efficient. This is not efficient. Can we do it in big O of n? Is it possible to do it in big O of n, or big O of 1 is anyways not possible? Big O of n, can we do it? So what I'll be doing, so anyways, I should when I got it at the minimum price. So if you can see, when I got it at the minimum price only, my profit will be more, right? That is a simple logic, right? I need not to compare each and everything. When I bought it on the minimum price, then I will get the maximum profit when I do it, right? So what I will do, so see, if I bought it on the maximum 7, I will not get any profit definitely, because it is the highest number. But if it is a minimum of everything, so see, what is minimum here of everything? It is 1, right? It is 1. If I buy it on the minimum, then I will get the maximum profit of all the stocks, right? On the remaining days of all the stocks, I'll get the maximum profit on any of the day when the stock price is higher, right? So what I will do, instead of calculating the profit directly, instead of comparing the profits directly, what I will do, yeah, like looping through two loops and comparing the profits directly, what I will do, I will compare the minimum. Okay, I will get the minimum number, which is the minimum number first, then I will do it, right? Suppose instead of profit, I will change it to, suppose I think this first day stock only, when I'm buying, I will think like that is only minimum, right? Because I don't know the previous prices. I don't know the previous prices, what were there. So I will think this as the minimum, right? So what I will do, minimum is equal to 7, I will give. Okay. Minimum is equal to 7, I will give. I will run the loop. I will run the loop from 1. Okay. This minimum I will compare with this day stock. I will compare with this one, whether it is minimum or higher. It is minimum. I will update this. I will update this. Okay, I will update this minimum, as well as I will subtract this from minimum. Okay, minimum is 7. I will update this to minimum. Okay. Now again I will check whether this is minimum than this. No, it is not minimum. Okay. I will go next. Whether this is minimum than this or not, I will check. No, it is not minimum. Okay. Then again I will check whether this is minimum or not. No, it is not minimum. Okay. Again I will check whether this is minimum. Okay. So what I will be doing, basically, I will take a profit pointer. I will take a profit variable. Okay. Initially the profit is, once again I will explain, please see carefully. Carefully, please see. So profit is initially 7 itself. Minimum is also 7 itself, is I'm thinking. Okay. Now what I will do. So is it is not visible, guys. This one is not visible. If I am doing it on this one, okay, I will move to the whiteboard only. It's a bit messy. Okay. Yeah, fine now. Okay. Okay. So now what I'll be doing, I will go first. The profit is 7. I will run the loop from here. Okay. Now this is, I think this is minimum. Okay. I will compare with the minimum first. I will compare with the minimum first. So what is the minimum value now? This 1 is greater than 7 or less than 7? 1 is less than 7. So I will put the 1 as here. Okay. I will put the 1 here, and then I will do the profit, do the
do your subtraction. 7 minus 1, which is nothing but 6. Okay, with the before profit. Okay, then now I will move the pointer again, which is 5. 5 is less than minimum or greater than minimum? It is not minimum than 1, right? So what I will do, I will move on. Then 3. 3 is lesser than minimum or greater than minimum? 3 is greater than 1 or less than 1? 3 is lesser than, no, it is greater than 1, right? So I will compare. So it is not minimum. Then I will move again. 6 is not minimum. Then 1. I will move again. 4 is not minimum. Then 1. I will move again. So now what is the profit? It is 6. Do you got it? Yes. Suppose this is layer like this. Suppose 7, 5, 7, 8. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In this case, what is the profit, guys? What is the maximum profit? What is the maximum profit? So if I buy it on the 7, if I buy it on the first day, if I sell it on the second day, what is the profit? 8 minus 7, which is nothing but 1 itself, right? Here 1. And then here 9 minus 7. Okay, 9 minus 7, which is 2 here. Then 10 minus 7, which is 3. 11 minus 7, which is 4. Right? Then if I like, what is the minimum here? Basically, minimum is 7 itself, right? So 9. 9 again, 9 minus 8, which is again 1. 10 minus 8, 2, 3. Then 10 minus 9, 1. 11 minus 10, 1. So the maximum profit is 4, right? So if I calculate the minimum, that will be there, right? But the thing is, okay, like this, it should be there. Okay, I will move at and do the solution. Can you try this on yourself, like coding? Okay, since I have explained the intuition behind it. So first what you need to do, you need to find out the minimum will be starting from your array. And then you should find out the minimum, right? I asked you to do the minimum from the first day. On the first day, you will calculate the minimum. Okay, can you do this? Can you do this code fastly? Do this code on your lead code and put it here on the chat box so that I will move further and then I will do. Try this out. I'll be back.
Okay, I received multiple solutions. Okay. Okay. So I will move back to your lead code. Okay. So what is the intuition? What we have discussed? First, we need to find out the minimum element, right? The minimum element, anyways, I'm taking it as minimum int min is equal to prices of 0 itself, right? Prices of 0 itself. Okay. And then what I need to do, I will take the result also, your profit. Okay. Your profit also has profit as initially 0, I will take it up. Okay. Initially 0, I will take it up. And then what I should be doing, I will run the loop. If int I is equal to 0, I is equal to 1, I should start. Okay. I less than array dot name prices dot length. Okay. Prices dot length I plus plus. Okay. Then what I need to do? Then what I need to do? If okay, I will be comparing. I will be comparing if prices of I, what I am choosing is greater than min, is greater than min. Then what I need to do? I should update the min value is less than min, right? Is less than min. Price of I is less than min. Then what I need to do? I should update it. Price of I. Okay. And then what I will be doing? I will be doing the profit. So profit is initially, so this one, okay. Okay. So if this is lesser than, if the prices of that array is lesser than min, then I need to update your minimum value. And then what I need to do, if it is else, what I need to do, I should compare, I should compare whether whether minimum initially that is there is greater or prices of I minus min is greater. Okay, I should be comparing and then I'll be putting it inside the profit. Okay, then I'll be returning it. And I'll be returning the profit. Okay, so this is how I will be doing. Okay, so first I will start it from the 0. Okay, the minimum will be 0, and then the profit will also be 0. And then if the I will start the loop from 1. If 1 is lesser than 7, if 1 is lesser than min, then what you should do, you should update your minimum. You should update your minimum to 1. You should update your minimum to 1. And then what you should like the profit is 0 itself, because we are not still done. Okay, we are not still done, because you should go move forward, right? So then I will be then I will be going to the second position. 5 minus, like 5 is lesser than 1. 5 is lesser than 1, no? 5 is not lesser. Then it will not update. It will go to the else block, and what it will check, it will check whether the minimum is already there. Minimum is 0, right? The minimum is 0. I should compare with profit only.
Okay, max of profit minus price of I minus minimum. Okay, so I will run this solution. Okay, I will submit this. Done. Okay, so all the test cases are passed. So I'll be giving this solution on your chat. You can also code it. Okay, next one. Next one, I wanted to move to the searching algorithms. Okay, enough array problems discussion, and then I'll move to the searching algorithms. So basically, what searches were there? What searches were there? So we have mainly two searches. Okay, we have our linear search. Okay, we have our linear search. We have our binary search. Okay, they are like two different algorithms over there. Okay, suppose I take array like 15, 10, 17, 21, and then 23. Okay, 15, 10, 17, 21, and 23 I'm taking. I wanted to search the element as 23. Okay, the element as 23. Is it there or not there? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. There, right? So what I should return basically the index of it, the index of that particular search element. The output will be 4. Okay, the output will be 4. Okay, so if suppose I wanted to search 27, it is not there. So the output should be not found, right? The output should be not found, or it should be some 0 or minus 1. Okay, so this is the algorithm. So this is a problem. So what you need to do, so basically what you'll be doing in the case of your linear search, this problem can be done in two ways: linear search as well as binary search. In linear search, what you'll be doing, the brute force approach, what you'll be doing, you will compare this target element, you will compare this search element with each and every element. You will take a loop from I is equal to 0 to n. Okay, you will take a loop from I is equal to 0 to n, and you will compare this search element, you will compare this search element with each and every element. So if array of I, double equal to s, okay, if array of I double equal to s, then what you will be doing, you will be returning your index, you'll be returning that particular index. Okay, you'll be returning that particular index. Okay, else what you'll be doing, else what you'll be doing, else you should print it as not found. Okay, else you should be printing as not found. So this is the solution. Okay, what is the time complexity of this? Space complexity anyway is constant. Time complexity of this algorithm, it is big O of n itself, because you're doing it in a one pass. You're iterating over all the array, end of the array from 0 to n minus 1. Until that point, you're iterating 0 to 4. So the time complexity is big O of n. Okay. Can it be decreased? Can it be decreased to big O of log n or n log n or big O of 1? Is it possible? Is it possible? I can go with the yes. So as Anurag said, this is possible to decrease even in big of login also. Big of login. You can do it in big of login through binary search. To binary search algorithm, you can apply this binary search algorithm and then you can reduce it to big of login also. And you can even reduce it to big of 1 itself using your hashing algorithm. Using your hashing algorithm, you can even reduce this searching complexity to big of 1 as well. Okay. This so this can be done using your includes. Close చేస్తా okay, so this is how we can solve. So this is a linear search. What is the time complexity? It is big of n. We can decrease it. So what I'll be doing, I will remove this all. In all drawings. Okay. So I'm taking something array again. 17, 23, 25, 27, 100. Okay. So I have explained you linear search, right? I have explained you linear search. How much time complexity it is taking? It is taking big of n, right? Big of n time complexity it is taking. I am telling you, you can also do it in big of log n. But the thing is here, if you wanted to decrease the time complexity to big of log n, the how the input should be means it should be sorted. It should be sorted. When the input is sorted only, you can do the searching. You can decrease the time complexity of searching from n to log n. But if the array is not sorted, it is some zigzag. The array is not sorted, then only one solution that is available, that is linear search is only available. You can also apply hashing anyways. If it is sorted also, if it is not sorted also, to hashing, you can do it in big of 1 itself. Okay, the searching you can do it in constant. But if you wanted to apply binary search, definitely the array should be sorted like this. Okay, then only it will apply. Then only you can perform this algorithm. Okay, now suppose I wanted to search 100 as my target. Okay, 100 as my target. So what it tells means, what the binary search algorithm tells means, it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what you need to do means, first you need to find out the mid element. So mid element, how you'll be finding? So basically you need to subtract 0 plus, you need to add 0 plus 4 by 2. Okay. The first index and the last index. And then what will be happening? 4 by 2, which is nothing but 2. Okay. Now what you'll be doing? You will compare array of 2, array of 2, 2 in the sense this one. Okay. This is your mid element now, right? So 0, 1, 2. Okay, this will be your mid element. You will compare whether this is present here. No, it is not present. Okay, it is not present here. Then what you need to do? If it is not present, if array of mid double equal to target or not, you will check first. Okay, double equal to target or not, you will check. If it is there, then what you will be doing, you will directly return that mid value, array of mid, return that index, mid index. If it is not present, then what you will be doing, you will compare whether this target element is greater than mid element or lesser than mid element. Okay, if it is greater than mid element or lesser than mid element. If it is greater than mid element, greater than, then you will go in the right side and search. If it is lesser than, like if the target element is lesser than mid element, then you will go in the left side and search. Okay, left side of the array, left off of the array, left off of the array. If it is greater than, you will go in the right off of the array after the mid. Okay, now it is greater than or less than. Target is greater than mid or lesser than mid. It is greater than, right? 100 greater than 25. Yes. So what you need to do, you need to move it in the right side. You will ignore the left side. You will ignore the left side and you will go in the right side. Then 100 in this also, you need to compare. You need to find out the mid element. 3 plus 4. Again, you will compare the 3 plus 4 by 2, which is nothing but 7 by 2. 7 by 2, which is nothing but 3.5. It will come around 3. Okay, integer. So decimal value can be ignored and you will get the 3. Then you will compare 100 with 27. 100 with 27. Whether it is equal, not equal. Okay, not equal. Then what you'll be doing? Again, you should check whether it is greater than the mid element or lesser than the mid element. 100 is again greater than the mid element. Again, what you need to do? You need to go it in the right side. Again, what you will do? You'll find out the mid element here. So mid element is anyways 4 plus 4 by 2, which is the same element, that is 4. Then you will check whether this mid element is equal to 100. It is equal. So you'll return this index, return that mid index, which is 4. Okay. So here what is happening now? You are skipping the whole array. In linear search, what you're doing, you're comparing each and every element. You're comparing each and every from 0 to n. But here what you're doing, you're skipping this off based on your condition. If it is greater than the mid, you're going only in the right side and searching. If it is lesser than the mid, you're going only left side and searching. But you're not searching on the right side. So because of this, since you are going in the off only, the time complexity will be big O of log n. Big O of log n. Okay. Aren't linear search better and simpler than binary? If not, then why? No, it is like linear search. How it will be better? See, is log n is better? I will ask you a question, Drew. Whether log n is better or big O of n is better. I've explained you in the first class and the second class also. I'll continue this. Log n is better or big O of n is better? Which is effective? Can I get a quick heads up in the chat box? Yes, log n. Log n only, right? Log n is least time complexity. Least time it will take. Your algorithm will take least time. Then log big O of n, right? So log n is greater than big O of n. It is effective. Okay. So then the answer is, which is efficient? Binary search is efficient or linear search is efficient? For searching your elements, binary is only efficient. Okay. Because in linear search, you need to do it in this, but it will be somewhat faster than the log n because you're skipping the off of the array here, right? But the condition is to get it done by this log n. To get it done by log n, to apply your binary search, what is the condition? The array should be sorted. Okay, the array should be sorted. Then only you can apply the log n. If it is not sorted, then you need to again sort it. If it is not sorted also, you need to again sort it. You can do the sorting using quick sort, which is the least time complexity. Okay, big n log n, and then you need to apply the binary search log n. Like this, you should apply big O n log n plus log n. Then again, it will be equal to your big O of n itself. It is better to do it in linear search only. Okay, so if you wanted to apply the binary search, definitely you should move with the array should be sorted. Okay, so now can I Can I move with the code? Can I move with the code? So what you'll be doing first? First, you'll be taking int mid. Okay, int mid is equal to I plus. Okay, so you can take two variables for representing your index. Low is equal to 0. Okay, then highest index is equal to n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1. Then what you'll be doing, you'll be running a loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, then what you need to do, you need to find out the mid element first. Int mid is equal to low plus I by low plus I by 2. Okay, then what you need to do, if array of mid, double equal to your search element, then what you need to do, you need to return else else if if what you'll be doing, else if array of mid array of mid or you can take it like this, s greater than array of mid, then what you'll be doing, you need to move the which pointer, you should move this low to your mid plus 1, right? You should move this low to mid plus 1. Okay, this will be now low. Okay, for the initially the low will be at this position and I will be at this position. Okay, now what you need to do, you need to move this low pointer to here because the array starts from here. Okay, so what you'll be doing, low is equal to mid plus mid plus 1. Okay, else I is equal to mid minus 1. So like this you will do the problem. Okay, like this you will do the problem. You will start the low from 0, I from n minus 1, then you will iterate over it. Mid is equal low plus I by 2. If it is equal to target, then return that mid value. Okay, return that mid value. If it is greater than, low is equal mid plus 1, else I is equal min minus 1. Like this, you'll be performing the binary search algorithm. Okay, then hashing, I will let you know while I'm discussing hashing problems. Okay, hashing implementation also I will let you know while discussing hashing problems, hashing search. Okay, so this is how you do the binary search problem. I hope it is clear for everyone and you can get this code in your notes also. Okay, so what I will do, I will give an assignment for today before closing up the call on binary search. What is that? Minimum 10 lost positions of an element in a sorted array. First and last positions of an element in sorted array. Okay, so this will be the assignment. Okay, the application, this is based on a binary search only. If you know the binary search algorithm, you can do this problem. Okay, do this. So what you need to do, basically, they will be giving one target element. Okay, 8. So you need to do 8 and 8. Okay, 8 and 8. So means basically it is applying 2 times, right? You need to return this index. So what is the starting position of 8 and last position of 8? 3 comma 4. And if you can see here also 6. 6 is not present, so you'll be returning minus 1 comma minus 1. 0. 0 is not present, you'll be returning minus 1 comma minus 1. If 8 is present at the end, how you'll be returning 3 and 5. You'll be returning 3 and 5. Starting index and last index will be returning. Okay, this you should do. Okay, And then what you'll be doing, I'll be doing another problem also, like majority element. Yeah. This is on arrays. Okay, this is on arrays only again. Majority element. Okay, majority element. Okay, this also I am giving majority element. Majority element, and then I can give one another major sum, largest sum. Largest sum is again that only. Okay, that's fine. We can give threesome. Threesome also I can give. Otherwise, I can give Pascal triangle. Okay, I will let you. I will Pascal triangle I'm giving. Okay, so the Pascal triangle was, it is already shown here. Okay, it is already shown in the lead code only. Okay, just try doing this solution. Okay, 3 problems for today. These 3 problems, keep doing it. Okay. Okay. So that's fine for today. I'm done for the session. So notes is already been shared. You'll be getting it in the LMS. Sushmita, is the notes being shared in LMS?
Yes, yes, sir. Already uploaded all the notes in LMS.
Okay. Please show them once where it is been uploaded. They were asking on this. Okay. So, okay. Thank you, Sushmita. My session is done.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. As yeah, yes, sir. So as Saturday and Sunday we don't have a session, we'll meet again on Monday. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So, dear students, all the materials which is uploaded in LMS dashboard. As I told, if any query, kindly drop a mail to edl@xlr.com. We will reply on that. So, the materials already uploaded. I request please check your LMS dashboard. Okay, as you all know, Saturday and Sunday we don't have a session. We are again meeting on Monday. So I request please join the session once again on Monday. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for joining. Good night, everyone. Thank you.